She came for black women this time around, and sis, I don't know where you actually got this your analysis from. I don't know where you actually you got your facts, your conclusion from that black women are lazy. You know, when people tag black women are lazy, let me tell you, they are not tagging it like generally black women are lazy. They are specifically targeting black American women, saying they are lazy. You understand? Because even in those clips that I'm about to stitch for you guys, a particular immigrant, an African woman, opened her mouth to say that particular video was referring directly to black American women. And I keep asking myself, why do people always have to have issues with black American women? Why do people always want to just trend, want to just go fast, want to just get attention with black American women? When I saw this clip, I was honestly pissed off because if you don't know anything to say on a podcast, you just shut up. Now, this video you guys are about to watch, you guys even let me know if this person is even what she was actually saying to black women. Anyways, welcome back again to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And guys, this is just for educational purpose only, not to come defame anyone or refer anyone. Let's just get right into this video. I'll be back with commentaries because, okay.
A lot of black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of black women are lazy. A lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, you know, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position, right? And not all, because there are black.
Hold on.
Okay, you know, they're not all. They're
There's
not
gonna be a
all.
lot of black CNAs that get offended with you saying, with you turning your nose up at CNA. I'm just letting you know.
Because I'm not wiping no shit for $18 an hour. And they're proud of that. Girl, I make $21 an hour. $800 a week. What the fuck you gonna do with $800 a week?
CNA community is gonna come after you. Then.
Are they? Yeah. I apologize. Because we do need them. I just would never be one. A lot of black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy?
Not quite how I wanted to start Black History Month, but I guess you learn something new every day because I was under the impression that black women was some of the most hardest working creatures that I have ever come in contact with. But to each his own. But I did want to read something to you real quick, and you can actually Google it because that's all I done. As of 2021, black women owned approximately 1.4 million businesses in the U.S. They are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in the country, with a growth rate of 164% from 2007 to 2019. Challenges include access to funding and resources compared to other demographics. Surprise? So we basically got to do what everybody else do, but we have to get it out the mud, baby, because the resources not available to us like they are everyone else. But hey, we still make it happen. Story of our life, right? Employees of black-owned businesses grew by 33% since 2012, more than the employee growth rate for all businesses. Okay? Black women are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in the U.S., representing roughly 42% of all new women-owned businesses. While they make up nearly 14% of American women, they own approximately 4.23% of women-owned businesses. As of 2022, black-owned employer firms increased to 3.3% of all U.S. employer businesses. Don't seem like we're too lazy, but to each his own. Have a good day.
Who said black women are lazy?
Black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Because whoever started that lie clearly doesn't know history or reality. Black women have never been given a break. We've been the backbone of households and the backbone of this country, working, raising families, building communities, carrying everybody else while being criticized for it. It's wild how people swear black women have no ambition and are dependent on government assistance like that's the whole story. Meanwhile, there are black women born into wealth, legacy, education, entrepreneurship, and influence right here in America. Daughters of affluent fathers, raised by educated, business-minded mothers, surrounded by excellence. And let's be clear. And we're going to clear this up. No shade to anyone who's needed assistance. That help fed children while women worked, paid rent while degrees were earned, created stability that turned into home ownership and generational progress.
A lot of black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position.
Using resources doesn't equal laziness. Surviving systems not built for you takes strategy. So let's be honest. Calling black women lazy is not an opinion. It's a lie. And it's tired. And we're not letting it slide. Find something else to say.
A lot of black women are lazy.
I have to address her because I'll go ahead and do it for you because I know you just want to be respectful. I don't understand how another black woman can sit up here and tell a black man that a lot of black women are lazy and you don't have the data to prove it. The majority of my friends and associates that I know and the women who I have come into contact with over the years of my life have worked their butts off. They're not on Section 8. They don't get government assistance. And some of them are married and some of them are not. I have seen black women become single mothers because the man has walked out of their lives and they have raised their child or children with no assistance from the father, no assistance from the government. They have managed to go to school with those babies on their back, get a good job, and pay their own rent, mortgage, or bills. I have seen single mothers, black mothers, go out there and buy properties and start businesses all by themselves with no assistance. That buddy over here geek as if you didn't say something intelligent when the beginning of this conversation has been nothing but foolery. Girl, if you don't get off of this internet with that fat tattoo on your chest, ain't nothing that serious about having some brother want to pick you over you putting down another black woman. Because when you put her down, you just put yourself down. There's a lot that I could say about this situation that's going on in this video, but I'm going to keep my opinions to myself of what I actually see, and I'm just going to call it a pick me.
Now, I'm usually the one that says, never mind the messenger, but did you get the message? In this case, nah, man. Nah. No. Roll the tape.
A lot of black women are lazy.
That's right. First, we was attacked because we are overly independent. Then we attacked because we don't mind going 50-50 because we know the economy sucks. And now, just because I don't want to take it in the ass, I'm lazy, girl. Goodbye. We settle for Section 8 in public assistance? Girl, did you not see that line wrapped around the block in the beginning of November when them snaps wasn't hitting? Did you see any of us on those lines? No, you didn't. But ain't you the one who said you went from hoe to CEO? We're not going to skip over the whole part. And I never even bothered a female about what she did with her lady parts. But baby, if you're coming trying to be somebody's messenger, please make sure your shit all together.
Happy Sunday Fun Day. This is a FaceTime call. This podcast clip has been going viral all over. This woman, this black woman, got on TV on this podcast and said all black women are lazy. Now, let's get into this. 90% of them graduate college, high school, got degrees. Another 90's in corporate. 90 in nursing. Okay. She took on CNAs. What do a CNA has to do? Because not all CNAs is on Section 8. And my thing is, y'all have this Section 8, Section 8. Start going through your analytics. It's more white people on Section 8 than black. Shocking, not shocking. Then it comes to they're looking for a man to take care of them. That's not true. We deserve love just like any other race, nationality, or group of women. Now, me, I'm married. I'm a housewife, homemaker. But you have some women that are married, that do work, and they are happy in their marriage. And this is why I say the internet is the biggest joke. Because why would I tell you I'm happily married because you're going to look at me like you can't be? There is no way you would look at me and think I am. But I am. Because you feel I'm not deserving of it. I'm not worthy of it. But then I look up at this podcast and you look sad and pathetic. You went on VH1. You gave up your apartment because you thought you was going to be picked. They didn't pick you. Through COVID, you was on your deathbed and it was a CNA that was taking care of you. And now you get up here on these same said platforms and try to downgrade same said people that took care of you. The whole thing for me is you didn't get picked. So you're upset because another prettier black woman stole your man. Because you was Freckles from VH1. You didn't change. The only thing that changed was the way you did your makeup. Instead of looking dark and brown skin, now you looking light and white skin. You haven't changed. And then you said you'd rather work doing escort work than to make $800 an hour. Miss me.
We got to talk about this.
A lot of black women are lazy.
Community is going to come after you.
Are they?
So first and foremost, we got to talk about the fact that black women make up about 70% of the black students that graduate from college. So they are not lazy. And they do that a lot of times while bearing children, while going through their woman issues, whatever they have to deal with emotionally. They get through all these things and still accomplish that at a higher rate than black men. And they do pretty well in this country right now in today's current society. So we can't say that black women are lazy. Not all black women are lazy. It's first and foremost. And I don't know why she's taking a shot at the CNAs, because CNAs are definitely necessary. You know, we got elderly that need to be taken care of. And thank God we got people that are willing to do it. So yeah, you don't want to take a shot at the CNAs because your ass will be old one day. And you're going to want a CNA to wipe your ass, unfortunately, if you make it to be that old. But you know what? It speaks to a larger picture. It speaks to the picture that the fact that this women with this boss mentality, and don't get me wrong, I think that all women should aspire to get as high as they can on the totem pole, to make as much money as they can. But it's a particular type of mentality that comes with some of the women when they have this boss mentality, that it's going to make it very hard for them to find a mate. They're going to be single for a long time, because if you have this mentality that you a boss, there's not going to be room for a man to come into your life, because your mentality alone is going to run them away. And it's not so much about a woman just wanting a man to take care of her. It's about a woman, once she find a husband or once she find a man, she going to want that man, or she going to want her husband to play his role. And in his role as a man, we all accept as men, our role is to take care of our women. So it's not so much that she just wants a man to take care of her. It's just that she wants a relationship. And in the relationship, these are the roles that we play. We take care of each other.
I don't know how the narrative of black women are lazy is still going around. Like, even if I know so many moms on Section 8 or food stamps, all I see them doing is working. Like, all black women do is work. And when they don't, it's like everybody gets on your case for not working. Little do they know, they don't know what God has in store for you or what's going on. I don't understand how you could call any black woman lazy. Like, don't we hold the most degrees in America? or something like that. I'm not having it, I'm not hearing it. I don't care. I'm not having it and I'm not hearing it because, nah. It doesn't matter where you work. As a black woman, you have to deal with all these personalities and deal with everybody's attitude and everybody trying to get on your nerves. So yeah, I just started a job and I gotta deal with everybody's attitude. And yeah, I just reasoned for I'm the hardest working person here. Mind y'all always got me on the schedule. Like, this is my shit. And yeah, like, they're lucky I don't plan to be there for long because I have bigger, better career things. Like, I don't care where a woman is working. Some of us don't intend entry level jobs for life, and you can tell who does because they be like 40, 50, and 60 working at a certain job thinking that they're gonna raise ruckus and mayhem. Like, you don't want better for yourself in life? Because this is just my short term. And by short term, if I wasn't to be gone in the next month or two, I would be trying to train to be a manager because, yeah. And not only that, like, you have lazy. It's like, even if people don't give us problems or they come off to us as nice, like, I noticed in my company where I work, like, there's 2 black managers. They're both light skinned. And then, like, this one lady asked me right away if I wanted to be a manager, which to me means, like, they kind of want us to work harder. Like, I'm black, so that's what I would say. And she just always, like, I'm a hard worker, but I'm not a token black. Like, I understand the lady works 2 jobs, and she's not working 2 jobs to provide for her family. They're all grown. She has a house. She's working 2 jobs so she can renovate her house. Like, do you not see I don't feel bad for you. You're killing yourself so your house can look nice. Like, no. Of course I feel bad for you, but I don't. Like, you're not living the rat race. You're living I want my house to look nice. And you closing every day on top of working how many other hours at another job, like, the fact is you get paid to close every day. You get out at 1 or 2 o'clock. Don't look at me to save you. Like, you get the pay, not me. Are you going to pay me your shit if you think that I'm finna be? No. So yeah, they're lucky that my app didn't work because I was finna change my schedule because I'm not a token black. I'm not finna be, I feel bad for her. Let me take some weight. Bitch, fuck you. Your husband shouldn't have you working here. Fuck. And yeah, like, you need to go get a young white girl instead because I'm so sorry it had to be that way, but let's not forget history. Like, what happened happened. So it's just it's not my job to feel sorry for you that you're tired because you want your house to look nice. You need to go find a white girl to be your little footmate because it ain't me.
Listen, I just got something to say. My own personal opinion, as a black woman, I'm offended by so many black women that's on social media that's trying to let down the next sister, throw her under the bus, trying to say that she's lazy or talking about her profession that she chooses to work. Like, first of all, whatever she chooses to work, whether she's a housekeeper, a CNA, a LPN, a RN, a doctor, a lawyer, they do it with grace. A cook. Because at the end of the day, black women, you don't give them no degrees. They may get 1 or 2 degrees out of their life. But when they come home, black women have so many different titles that they have when they go home. After a long day of people thinking they can say whatever they want to say to her, and she's got to stay humble in grace. A black woman is the most graceful, humblest person on this planet. Because the way people be coming out of character, and a black woman got to sit there and be obedient and keep her mouth closed and keep her professionalism while she's on her job making the money, that in itself tells you how much strength she has in her. Her inner soul has so much strength. Not to mention when she got to go home, whether she's with a man and she's got kids, now she's got to play the role as a mom, a mediator, a cook, a cleaner, a doctor, even a lawyer. Whatever the circumstances is, she's got to do it. And not to mention, if she's with a man that is trying to belittle her because he went out and got a little job and he's trying to throw his weight around the house and now try to place insults after months or years that she done built you up, and now you got a little job and now you want to get one up on her, and now you want to think that you're going to go out the door and try to cheat on her if you got a job in corporate America or whatever it is. But guess what, baby boy? And that's all you will be when you sit here and try to sucker punch a black mother that was there for you from day one when you didn't have shit. But you forgot yourself because you went in corporate America and let them build you the fuck up, blow your head all the way up to the point where you try to come home and trade coy things at her and then try to leave her after years of her slaving, having sex with your selfish ass, even when she didn't like you because you mentally abused her, verbally and physically, assaulted her, had your goddamn kids, and then you decide to leave her. Now, should we play the role of waiting to excel? And how? After all those years, they choose the white woman, or they choose a Latino woman, whatever it is. Or they go with a black woman that didn't get trained or have the code of ethics of what a black woman entails. You never steal a man from another black woman. You just repeating the cycle of the same dumbass white black woman that sat there and let the slave owner sleep with her and do all kinds of stuff, and then she tried to throw all the other black sisters under the bus, getting them killed and hurt and all that stuff, just so you could think that you're going to be in the big house with the white man. You ain't never going to be superior to a white man. That's like you going to corporate America talking mad junk about the ghetto, but when they beat your ass in corporate America and you feel like shit, you go to the hood, you drive through the hood, you go to your friend house or your family house, they have good plate of food for you. You sit there and pour your heart out. You cry to them and you pour your heart out to them. You go to their church, you do all kinds of stuff, and it builds up your self-esteem for you to go back out there and beat the Badgers again. But guess what? Never forget where you come from. Black women is not lazy. Not by a long shot. And if you feel like they're lazy, it's because you boring them. That they can't do what they need to do. It's called self-respect. And the black woman has all of that and some. And we have to put up with so much stuff. It'd be nice for a black woman to be able to come home and dinner is cooked for her, and the kids is well taken care of, and the house is in decent order. But if you're a single person, you'd be happy after working 2 or 3 jobs and people still saying you have Section 8 and all this other crazy nonsense and not even knowing. They just running their mouth. What is it called? The naysayers of the world. Just saying anything. Use your own goddamn brain. Look into your own inner soul. Would you want to be treated like that? Would you want somebody coming at you disrespectfully? See, a black woman has a lot of patience. It'd be nice if she can be able to come home and get in her tub with her little bath oils and her little crystals or whatever, her nice little music, her little candles, and her fine wine that she worked all her time to get that nice bottle of wine to be able to wind down in her bathtub. That is her luxury. But for black women that are miseducated and think you're going to throw another black woman under the bus and say they're lazy and whatever profession they chose, they still want to be on Section 8 or they still want to do that, you ain't one up on a person. You better stop talking to them white folks and letting them white folks build you up, because you're going to get your feelings hurt. I done wrote a whole rap bar about how I feel as a black woman. I have many titles that I hold as a single black woman, doing what I need to do since day one with my child, from 0 months all the way up to 17. Yeah, we go through stuff, but it's all in how you do and all in how you deal with it. You can't sit there and try to throw another one under the bus. Who is you? Unify. That's what the white man always wanted, for us to be divided and conquered. Come on. Why you think in all these damn story tales that they have in a thriller, the black female is always throwing her real friends under the bus and then confiding in the bad people, and they end up being the ones that want to swallow your ass whole. But then how you get saved in the movie is now you get some sense in you and you go back to the hood. You go back to your real family. And that's how you get out of this conspiracy. Come on now. Since the beginning of times, get with the program. Stop coming on social media trying to say negative stuff towards black women. And for the real black men out there, you ain't going to be disrespected by this video, because you're going to understand that a real black woman will always have your back no matter what. Even if you shit on her and you grimy, you try to feed her to the wolves, she will save your black ass 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. But when she's tired, that's when you got to fucking worry, because she ain't going to fuck with you no more. And you're going to wish that she's going to fuck with you some more. You're going to wish that you had her home cooked meal. You're going to wish that you had her good loving. And you're going to wish that you was in her fucking house. Because she is the security of that bitch. Ain't nobody breaking in that bitch. Not with a black woman there. Hell no. And that's all I got to say for y'all. Because I done wrote a whole rap bar about this shit. I'm working on this shit right now. When I come up with this song, please give me my respect as a black woman. As an independent artist that's sitting here trying to give you good flavor, good content. Fuck good content, good lyrics, good music. I'm trying to go all the way. I told you, I'm coming. I'm coming. And y'all didn't understand that. I'm coming. I'm very unique. I'm a very unique blend of black woman. I done been through some shit. If I really tell you how I really feel, y'all would hate me for real. Y'all would think I'm an angry black woman, but I ain't angry. I done healed, and I'm healing through my music, and I'm trying to let y'all know that. I'm trying to be positive. But when I see ignorant ass shit on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or whatever, man, you getting reviews off of putting another black woman down, putting a sister down. Man, get the off. Get your fucking ass off social media. Go find a new hobby. You ain't no damn content creator. You full of shit, bitch. Get the fuck off social media. I don't ever want to see no shit like that again. Don't make me have to come for your ass on live and blow your ass up with some freestyle bars. Please. Peace.
A lot of black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of black women are lazy. A lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, you know, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position.
Lady, you are the last person in the universe to be calling anyone lazy. Lady, look at your makeup. Girl, that makeup look like a bloated Victoria Jackson. I seen better makeup on corpses at their funerals. Sitting there looking like an unbathed homeless clown. And then you want to talk about Section 8. Honey, that wig from Temu with that thick-ass baby hair, it's screaming Section 8. Because it sure ain't screaming market rate rent. Then you sat there and shit on CNAs. As a woman whose late mom was a CNA and then worked her way to become a registered nurse with the support of my dad and us, her kids. CNAs are the hardest working people in the medical field. And they're out here doing jobs that I know your ass don't even want to do. So lazy where? I am sick and tired of these male-centered women put down other women for these red pill manosphere guys. I hate to tell you, sis, but these red pillars don't like you like that. They're really into other men.
Y'all remember that lady who who said on the podcast saying that black women are lazy. Her video surfaced since last week and claims that black women in the CNA in the fields are lazy, who on Section 8, etc. and all that. Like, we ain't gonna talk about who did your fucking makeup. No, seriously, we ain't gonna talk about who did your makeup, who did your lips, who did your eyes like that. Cause child, you need a new professional makeup. But that's besides the point. What really is appalling is that we need, at this point, this is why I despise, and I seriously despise people who join the fucking podcast to spew all this bullshit on black women. No, seriously, I'm sick and tired of people like her who goes on the podcast saying the most egregious bullshit. Especially the way 9 times out of 10 these podcasters like to bash black women in any different language. And I know plenty of black women who succeed through the CNA, whether they have 1 or 2 degrees or have another job in another medical field. I know plenty. So I don't know what type of bullshit she's on. And she talk about she don't know statistics like bombastic side-eye.
Easy. Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A black woman. The therapist that I saw before, a black woman. The midwife that did my cerclage surgery, a black woman. My endocrinologist is a black woman. Daycare owners, black women. My supervisor, a black woman. The managing director of the entire department of the insurance company I work for, a black woman. A lot of business owners I know, black women. A lot of nurses that I work with, black women. So I don't know, maybe she needs to just broaden her circle. Maybe it's the people that she hangs around, because I don't know what black women she's talking about. I don't know what black women she's hanging around. I want to address the CNA comment because that was so belittling. CNAs, they're not just black women. It's a bunch. I've seen a lot of white women that are CNAs and they actually enjoy their job. You know, they actually care about what they do. CNAs, the hospitals would not be able to run without them. A CNA definitely saved my job when I was a new nurse. CNAs, they are amazing. So all this belittling their job title to wiping ass, they do so much more than that. And I need you guys to be careful with your words before you eat your words. And going on a podcast filled with men that don't really respect women to belittle women is just such coon behavior.
Anyways, welcome back, guys. And like I said, when people always open their wide mouth to say black women are lazy, I can tell you for a whole fact, being on the study of black Americans for some time now, that they are literally targeting it towards black American women. And I don't know why, but I just want to tell you that said black women are lazy, that my own black American mom is not lazy. She's one of the most strongest, one of the most fearless, one of the most hardworking women I have ever come across in my whole entire life. So this video is very important to me because I have a black American mom and she is not damn lazy. She tried every single thing to do to make sure that she stands despite her ups and downs, despite every single thing that she has been through. So to first of all clarify that from my end, as not only a black woman, but as someone that have a very strong, a fearless, a sweet, a hardworking woman, black American women are not lazy. I don't know what you tag lazy as, but I see lazy as someone that literally just sleep one place, expect everything to be deposited to their table. And the last time I checked, black American women are not that type. They are not. Because if they are, they won't be juggling how many jobs. They won't be going east, west, north, and south just to make sure every single person is comfortable. Let's get that point clear. I saw this video. I was so pissed off. I was so mad. But anyways, let's go to what my research said. And I have to ask again, over and over again, are Black American women lazy? Black American women as a group are not lazy. And there's a lot of evidence and history that shows the opposite. Black women have some of the highest labor force participation rates in the US, having worked both paid and unpaid labor for generations, and are overrepresented in essentials, physical demanding, and caregiving job. Many also carried disproportionate burden from systemic barrier like wage gap, discrimination, underinvestment in schools and neighborhood, and unequal access to health care and childcare. The idea that Black women are lazy comes from racist stereotype that were created to justify exploitation and inequality, not from facts. Stereotype flatten millions of very different people into one false story, and they ignore context like opportunities, resources, and structural barrier. Black women are not lazy, and Black women can never be lazy. I am a Black woman. I know how hard I work to put food on my table, despite the fact that I have a husband that do provide for me. I do not rely on my husband. I do not depend on people. I do not depend on my own so-called parents. That is because I believe in hard work. And I know that 99% of Black women out there believe in hard work to juggle child care, to juggle household, to juggle a lot of things, and they still go out there, do jobs. I am a proof that Black women are not lazy. I am not going to be accepting this at all. If you do not know what to say on a podcast, I think it's better just shut up, or you better just decline attending podcasts. Don't just say something because you want to go viral, because these are words that a lot of white folks run with. And at the end of the day, they will literally always come here to tell you, oh, Black people are lazy, or Black Americans are lazy, or they don't want to do anything. That is why even when immigrants have to leave their destination, fall into the US to hustle, to look for greener pasture, they now grow and start telling Black Americans so that, oh, you people are lazy. After all, the people staying in your country, after all, some of you guys have been saying it's everywhere that Black people, Black Americans are lazy. Black Americans are not lazy. Black people are not lazy. I am not lazy. My Black American mom is not lazy. So anywhere you're taking that thought from, anywhere you're taking that lazy spirit from, you should be out from Black women. Black women has achieved a lot. Black women has worked out a lot. Black women has done a lot of things to ensure that they succeed in the society. Black women has contributed a lot in the society. For you to just wake up one morning and say, Black people are lazy. We are not. Take care of your makeup first. Take care of your eyelashes first. Take care of your skin first. Before you come here and tag all of us, or tag Black people, or tag Black Americans as lazy. Because we are not. I'm sorry. Anyways, credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. I want to know your honest opinion in the comment section, especially if you're watching as a Black woman, not only a Black woman, a Black American hardworking woman. I want you to let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying sticking with me to the end of this video, and I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing my videos, dropping super thanks, joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. Let's join hands together and change a lot of narrative that has been put out there, that has been spelled out there, tagging every single Black woman as lazy. There is no woman that is lazy as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned. with no further ado, I'd like always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.